Hey. Now, you might have noticed, guys, that my sewing machines are set up because there are some sewing projects I have been dying to get done. And last night I was like, babe, set up my serger because he knows how to do it and I'm still learning. And I'm like, I gotta get those projects done. Do you ever have those projects that just sit in the back of your mind and you're like, they need to be done? It's time to get some sewing done. So I'm gonna work on that. I actually have a friend's getting married this weekend. Okay, guys, this isn't just a friend. This is my flower girl. How is my flower girl old enough to get married? I don't even know. It's crazy. But I want to get a couple of gifts sewn for her and her future husband. And that's kind of part of my focus this week. Actually, there's a few things. I also need to make them some washcloths. And there's a few other things too that just need to be done this week. Like I said, wedding gifts are gonna take priority. Plus, since I have these out, there's some pillowcases I wanted to make for Isaac and I. Isaac got me this super fun material and I was like, okay, I need to make these. And I don't even remember what happened, but I ended up just not making them. So I'm kind of in that, if I just get a lot of sewing done this week, then that's okay. That's the project of the week. We will see. Okay, it's my first time using the serger unsupervised. Let's hope this goes well. All right, did it. Feel okay with it? I mean, I know I'm just making a pillowcase, so nothing super complicated, but it's nerve-wracking using a new machine, but I think that worked pretty well. Yay, success. Good morning. Oh my goodness, it's day 2 of wedding gift making. All right, so you guys saw yesterday's pillowcase. That was actually one for mine and Isaac's pillows. I wanted to test the serger on something I was making for us, so that way if I totally screwed it up, it's fine, because it was ours. Well, let me show you what happened after, when I started on the gifts. You guys, I snapped my needles. Yep, that's what happened. Yep, that's what happened. I snapped my needles. I don't know how to replace them. I'm sure I could look it up, but my husband definitely knows how to replace them. So I was thinking of having him do it to make sure it was done correctly. So I was a little bit do I just give up and wait until he gets home? But my brain's like, no, we need to get these wedding gifts done. So I got them done. So we've got 2 pillowcases made, and I ended up doing, let's see, is this guys, there's, I need to snip the threads. I forgot to snip the threads inside. Or is it just hanging on? Oh, it was just hanging on. Okay, why can't I find the seam? So I ended up just doing what I have always done in my pillowcases, which is a French seam. And I know I could just do a simple straight seam and that's fine because it's a pillowcase, but there is something about the French seam that I just think looks so finished. And so I was able to do that to finish off this project. So we've got 2 pillowcases. Yay! I'm so excited. And I broke my machine. But my husband can fix it, so that's good. So I'm trying to think when we started doing pillowcases for people. It was a few years ago. My old piano teacher, yeah, you guys didn't know that. I played the piano for 8 years. I'm supposed to be a piano teacher. I'm not a piano teacher. And I think there's a couple of my kids who haven't even ever heard me play the piano, and the older ones probably don't remember me playing the piano. So there we go. Anyway, so my old piano teacher used to make pillowcases with the French scene in them for all her relatives. Like, she would theme it to whatever they were into that year. This was like her Christmas thing. So for a while, I would work for her and I would help her make those pillowcases. My mom and I really liked this whole idea of making pillowcases for people that were like created for them. If it, you know, was something they liked, a favorite color, an old favorite cartoon character, just something that really spoke them. And then the other thing my piano teacher would do is when someone would get married, she would make them a set of pillowcases out of like really kind of just fun Valentine's Day materials. And I loved that idea. I was like, that's actually a really fun idea. She actually did it for Isaac and I. I think ours was Snoopy. I think she didn't just do that. She actually made us like, I think like six pillowcases, 3 sets of pillowcases, possibly even more pillowcases. So I've always thought that was super fun, and it's just a silly, fun thing. It's like, here's just some cute, fun, overly Valentine's Day material or overly romantic, slightly cheesy material. And so anyway, that's something that I try to do if I have time. I don't always get it done, but this week I'm like, I'm doing it. And what was even cooler is I was able to find all this material in my mom's stash material. So that was even cooler and super fun to add something kind of from her for this person's getting married. So it's kind of fun to add a little bit of my mom into gifts for like old friends and stuff. So anyway, because I know she would be super thrilled that that the bride's getting married, and would have probably have made her a quilt if she was still alive, because that was something that my mom used to do for this specific group of friends. Is her and a couple other moms would get together and make quilts for the people getting married. But anyway, so I think it's kind of fun that even though she's not here to create something herself for this person, it's really nice to like add just a little bit like, yeah, this is from her stash. And so anyway, I thought that was super fun. So we got 2 pillowcases. So as far as wedding gift making is going, we got the pillowcases done. Another fun thing, and this is the most random one. I don't know why this feels so random. Like, we do the washcloth. So washcloths, we always figure out their kitchen colors. And then we either have that color on hand or we go to the store and get some more cotton yarn. Thankfully, I was able to dig into my brain just so went. I was able to dig into my washcloth stash. Yes, I have a stash of washcloths because every so often I just pull out a ball of yarn, knit up, put it on this pile of washcloths. So I believe I have enough washcloths just from there. Like, I made one and then I was like, you know what? I should just go see what's in my stash. And I looked yesterday after I was talking on and filming, and I was like, wait, I actually have like, I think 6 washcloths, which I think that will be plenty to give. So yeah, so I probably won't even be making any more this week. Who knows? I might switch up some and do just solid yellow, because it appears that her kitchen colors are yellow and white. And how we figure that out is we look at the gift registry, and, you know, you look at like the towels or, you know, tablecloths that they have on the registry. And so anyway, and then most of the time, which is what I did, is I'll also purchase those towels off the gift registry so that they kind of like theme together with the washcloths. And so anyway, a lot of my stash ones have like a little bit of like blue mixed in with the yellow. So that's what I might make one more just solid yellow, and I might make one more just solid gray, because gray's, you know, neutral, it just works for whatever. Anyway, so there's that. The third item that Heidi likes making for wedding gifts, and on the list of things to create this week, are cards. Yes, cards out of stamps and paper and glue and ink. So yes, that is the other thing I like adding into my wedding gifts. I know it's so random, and I didn't do it until I got that for my wedding gift. And I was actually really surprised how much I needed them. Like, I remember opening them and being like, oh, that's really sweet of whoever gave it to me. And I was like, oh, that's kind. And it's always fun to get a homemade gift, right? And then I think it was one of the like first things I ended up like, other than like dishes and, you know, the practical things you have to use every day, but like actually like ended up using. And so I have found that that's something that I can do, because we have, my mom was very into making handmade cards all the time. So we have a nice little stash of stamps and ink, though I'm noticing we're starting to get low on these things because I've been letting the kids use them, and they're using up my ink, guys. It's almost all gone. So anyway, I try again. I think I've probably said this so many times in this video. If I can make it, I'll do it. If not, that's fine. And we have a lovely gift with a couple homemade things in it. And so this week, though, I really did want to make a stash of handmade cards to add into the gift. So let's start stamping. Yeah! All right, guys, that's it. We have our handmade wedding gifts. We've got the cards. They're so fun and cheerful. It's been a while since I've just sat down and made up a bunch of cards, so that was super fun. And then we've got our washcloths, because Heidi has to give washcloths to everybody, and also our pillowcases. I also got a couple things off of the registry, and I am super happy with all these fun gifts, and I cannot wait to give them to her. I hope you guys are having an awesome week, and I hope to see you in another video. Bye!